Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a really exciting video. I'm going to be making my own book journal. I ordered a book and pens or like markers off of Amazon. I feel like I've been seeing a bunch of book journal pages pop up on my Pinterest and I'm like, oh, that is just so cute. I'm not the most artistic person, so we'll see how it goes. My expectations are very low, but I feel like because the journal is already dotted, that'll help because I can follow the dots and I can kind of like map out how many dots each thing is, and like it'll be more symmetrical than if I was just freehanding it. First things first, we kind of need to plan out how I want the book set up, what I want it to look like. I know I want one page to be bookshelves with books stacked along it, and then I can color them in as I read books and kind of fill up the bookshelves. And then I also want to kind of fill in my reviews on each book that I read. So I do have my little HP printer here and printer paper. This is like sticker printer paper, so it prints it off and then you just peel the back off and it sticks in. I think I might print the book covers off. I'll probably do at least 4 book covers per page, and so I think there's 10 in here. Yeah, there's 10 in here, so I can do quite a few books. I think I also want to do like a series page. We need to look up some more things on Pinterest and kind of plan out what we want to do before we get started, but that is what today's video is going to be. I'm currently dog sitting right now. Luna, there she is. My friend's on a family vacation, so I am at her house dog sitting right now. I figured while I sit and watch some of the Olympics, I would work on my book journal. I'm just gonna open everything up first, kind of see what we're working with. It's 160 pages, so more than enough. Oh no, can you see how like scrunched it is right here? I wasn't sure what type of markers to get, but this pack was on Amazon for pretty cheap, and it's just like the felt tip ones. Here are all of the different colors. Ooh. I feel like this is a good spread. We've got classic colors, we've got some bright ones, we've got black, got some pastels. I think this will be perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna do some research on Pinterest and see what pages I wanna take inspiration from. Okay, this is kind of what we're working with on my Pinterest with the ideas that I had. I want to obviously start with one page being like an intro page, so I don't know, something like this, maybe reading journal. And then after that, I think I want to start with like a stats page and just have all of the months here, and then I can fill them in with books or audiobooks. And then I think the book bingo, this is such a cute page as well. This is what I really want, some sort of library that I can fill in all of my books and then color them whenever I've read them. All right, it's the next day. I've been working on my book journal. I only worked on it for a little bit yesterday, and then I worked on it for about an hour today, and I only have the intro page that says book journal done. So it's been a long process. I think I'm gonna take a break for a little bit and then maybe try to do the second page tonight, which is the rating system. Hopefully that's not too difficult. I think I'm just writing stuff out for that. I'm not like really drawing much, so that should be easier, but I wanted to give you a little look into what I've done so far. This is what it looks like, and honestly, I'm pretty proud of it. I am not artistic. My moon's kind of lumpy, but I started up here. I did 2 disco balls, and then I did some stars, a little heart lollipop, book journal. I was gonna do like this cursive through journal too, but I tried it and that just was too much. So then I just put a couple little lines here and there. I have a little bow, some tea, a crescent moon, some more stars, and then some cherries. So this is just what I have wrote out for each page. So I think that's pretty cute for just a little intro page. Then I'm gonna open it up, and I think I'm gonna do the star rating on here. I don't think I'm gonna do it on the back because it did kind of bleed through because I was coloring a lot in. Yeah, that's the plan. But so far, all I have is the first page done, but it does look really cute. So let's get started on page 2. Good afternoon. It is the next day. I worked on my book journal up until like 10:30, 11 last night. I'm going to have a little bit of downtime, watch some Love Island, work on my book journal, and kind of just chill. But I did want to show you how far I got last night and what I made. My rating system, so I have 5-star, fell in love, 4-star, really good, highly rec, 3-star, it was okay, 2-star, kind of bad, 1-star, terrible, I DNF'd it. And then the last page that I worked on last night was my stats page. So I did books per month, and then I'm gonna fill in everything. Poor May was just full of a reading slump. But we've got purple for books that I read, and then like this like aqua green for audiobooks. So I think this is just super cool, so I can see what I'm reading. And then in a couple pages, I will do like a monthly wrap up and then put what books I'm actually reading. So that's how far I am right now. I'm only 3 pages in, but we're gonna keep working on it. I think the next page that I'm gonna do is my library page. I'm gonna create a library, some shelves maybe or something, and then I'm gonna go through and I'm going to fill in the names of the books, all of the books that I've read this year. I won't need to do too much because I haven't read that many books this year. So that's what the plan is, so let's keep working. We are back again, working on the book journal. I've honestly got quite a lot done, but the problem is it takes me forever. So now, moving along to the next page, I'm going to do my series tracker. I am gonna say if I've started a series already and I didn't like it, I'm not gonna put it on here because I know I'm not gonna finish it. And then book bingo, just a fun little page to see how long it takes me to get bingo. Oh, I also wanna do a DNF graveyard, so then I can fill in books that I DNF. Here is my series tracker page so far. So I accidentally I put Knock 'em Out on here even though I've already read all of those. I don't think there's going to be any more, but if there is, I left a space under it. I left 2 spaces in between each one in case sequels come out that I don't know about. I have the last space already ready for the ACOTAR because I know that another one's coming out. And then I just kept going down, filling in what I have read. I had a little bit of a mess up here, but it's fine. It's whatever. I've got all of this blank space, and then I'm probably gonna leave the back of this or this also blank just because I know that I'm gonna have so many more series. Good morning. I just woke up, got a little ready, and then poured out my coffee, and then in classic Hala fashion, I spilled coffee on my sweatshirt. So I'm probably gonna have to take this off soon because I don't want it to stain. Even though I haven't had this very long and I already have other drink stains on it, but anyway, finished everything that I had planned for my book journal last night, and I just want to kind of go through, finish off this video and show you what I've done so far. I think I'm going to leave it as it is right now, and then every month, either on my wrap-up video or my bookish video, we can go through, update it, add more if we want, if I find some cute stuff on Pinterest that I want to add to it. But definitely we will be adding the pictures of the books that I'm reading each month. But let's just go through it really quick and show you guys what all I have done. So the first page, you open it up, we've got my book journal page, which is just absolutely so cute. Got my disco balls, you know, all the cute front pages. And then we've got the second page, which is the books I've read each month. So I filled this in. The next page, this is going to be my bookshelf that I'm gonna continue filling out as I read. So far, we just have this section right here I'll fill it in as I read more. Next, we've got my series tracker, and then I left an extra page for that because I'm sure I'm gonna be going into it. The next page, I have the DNF graveyard. I think this is so cute and like Halloween-y. I don't think I've DNF'd any books this year, so this is still blank, but I do have some headstones ready. The next page I have is my alphabet challenge. So I've got A through Z here, and I've filled in the ones that I've read so far this year that start with a letter. Next, this one was really fun to do. I feel like I got to be pretty creative with it, and this is the book bingo page. I just looked up a couple on Pinterest and found some ideas and then put those in here. So I guess I'll actually be able to fill in this free one and then start there and see how long it takes us to get bingo. But this was a really fun page. If you don't have this in your book journal, you should definitely add it. I've done January to March, and then I've just done the books that I've read so far this year, and then the star rating under them. And then I've also got April to July, just the books that I've read so far there. We'll move on after August and we'll fill this page in. I think that's all I have for my book journal video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.